Hello to all the beautiful earth signs tuning in for today's reading. I hope everyone is well, happy and safe. If you're new to Soul Limbers, hello, my name is Andrea. I hope you find something within this reading helpful today. Taurus, Virgo and Capricorn. This reading is for those of you that feel you need to heal, release, let go of any toxic behavior, pattern, person, or situation that is affecting your well-being in one way or another. So I'm hoping to channel and deliver messages that will offer some guidance to help you navigate through that space and start to shift in a direction that helps you gain the closure or helps you feel at peace in the present moment. So let's have a look and see what is going on with all the beautiful earth signs out there. Who am I connecting with today and who needs to hear this message? Taurus, Virgo and Capricorn. Who needs to hear this message? What's going on? Who am I connecting with? What's the message we have? What's going on with the earth signs out there? Where is the resistance? Oh, a few too many cards there, guys. I'm going to pop them back. Where is the resistance? How can I be of service? Okay. Desperate. Wow. Okay. So you will soon start to feel relief about this situation. A lot of resistance here, obviously. Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn, whoever this is connecting with. This is about that feeling, the energy I'm getting with this card today is a lack of control, a lack of control. It is out of your hands, and a feeling of hopelessness, feeling that things are just slipping through your fingers. I'm seeing you trying to catch water. That's a type of that's the image I'm getting. Someone's trying to catch water. That's what this feels like. It's one of those things where you can't seem to find a way to bring this back together. You can't seem to find common ground. You can't seem to align, or even it's an impasse. That's what it feels like. And this feeling of desperation is more one of those, that feeling of realization that sets on us when that realization that, you know, this is now out of my hands. There is nothing further I can do. There is no way I can continue to bring this back together. There is no point of connection anymore in this situation. And it is a disappointing and a very a saddening feeling that I'm getting. The other message I'm getting for you is all of this for what? You know, all this effort for what? So let's have a look and see. I'm going to break this down for you and have a look and get a little bit more. Let's dig a little bit deeper and see what this is about. What this is about. It is that unknown. It is that uncertainty. It is that that anxiety we feel when we don't know what to expect, because we don't know how we're going to react. We don't know where to position ourselves. We're feeling very, very shaken and off center, off balance. Can't quite get our footing. That is the feeling that this situation, that surrounding this situation, and that uncertainty, that just not knowing, not being able to anticipate the next move, not being able to anticipate what's around the corner, is what's building and mounting the anxiety and causing that desperation. It's the fear of what's going to happen next. It's, I guess, difficult to drop your energy, pull your energy back and focus on the present moment to think about how you can actually lean into what is causing you the fear? What about this that could happen that you feel you won't be able to work through, that you won't be able, that you're fearing you may hear or may happen, that you are not wanting to accept or not wanting to work through? You don't even want to look down that path, or potentially the fear of pain that is about to come your way as a result. Yeah, so this definitely has to do with an end of a cycle, and this is something that you would not be able to, avoid. At some point, this was coming around for the earth signs that I'm connecting with. This is part of your journey. It is a divine intervention. Things have happened the way they have to bring you to this point so that you can really, it's almost like sometimes spirit shakes our foundation and brings our fears straight up to the surface so that we can take that risk and leap into our shadow and look into those triggers. This situation has triggered certain feelings within ourselves so that we can address them, because there is a direction they want to take us in for our greater good. Even if it feels like complete crap right now, that is going to help us build our strength. It's going to help us build our maturity, whether it be emotional maturity or whether it be, physical, our mental strength, so that we can embrace what is for us in the future. It's getting us ready, and it's part of our path. So there are bigger things at play here that you can't see right now, and that is definitely you're feeling that you're thinking about this. You're looking up into the sky and you're thinking, I just don't understand why this is happening and how it's happening this way. Like, I don't get the purpose of this. You can't connect the dots. And that is what causes our mind to go into that, protective, that protective mode where we need to defend ourselves and get ready for whatever the future holds. It is that unknowing. And, when we've pulled out all our resources and we've tried and applied ourselves in the best way we can, so we can guide something in down the way we want it to, and it hasn't worked, we feel that sense of loss. We feel that I have nothing left in my reserves. I don't know how else to work with this. So I'm getting the message for you, earth signs, that there is a lot of energy being put into trying to understand a situation outside of yourself, whether it be with a person or just a series of circumstances that have led to like one thing after another in your life that have caused you a lot of distress. It could apply to any and multiple areas of your life, right? So that whole thing where everything happens at once kind of thing. So I'm getting the feeling that a lot of energy is being put into trying to understand what's going on outside you so you can better equip yourself and control the environment so that you're able to, feel safe, right? Rather than shutting everything that's going on outside of you and working on connecting with the different parts of yourself that are really feeling it right now, whether it be your head space or your emotional space or your spiritual space or all of them, and come together within yourself so that you can work through those thoughts and work through those feelings and unite, so that there isn't such a detachment between your headspace saying one thing, your emotional space saying another, and feeling that inner war and that resistance. So what I'm getting here is it's time to really draw your energy back in and say, what is outside of me? I really can't control the decisions other people make. What I can do though is I need to recenter. I need to pull my energy in and draw it in. Imagine you're drawing your energy in, dropping it into your body, and you're really grounding it so that you stand firm and you feel safe and secure. So some work on the root chakra would be very helpful. A lot of grounding type of work, whether you meditate or whatever you resonate with. Meditation is different for everyone. I'm a very firm believer that, some people meditate when they cook, some people meditate when they exercise or run, some people go with the traditional form of meditation where they're able to sit, clear their mind, and they're able to be present in that moment of meditation, or through yoga, let's say. But it is different for everyone. So whatever you find creates a flow of thoughts without too much resistance, and allows for you to slowly let go of the anxiety and be present in the moment, and so you can create space for you to start to connect with your higher self, for you to start to connect with your spirit guides. Go with that. For example, I do a lot of my meditation when I'm running. I find that is a time where I'm able to really allow a flow of energy to come through me, and I feel that I'm getting rid of, all that pent up, those energy anchors, I call them, or energy attachments that aren't mine, that I've allowed to take the stresses on from my external environment, and I've allowed them to flow through me. And I felt those stresses. So when I run, I imagine myself with every step I take, releasing whatever is not mine to carry and taking only responsibility for what is mine. Oh my God, Earth signs, I'm getting so many messages for you. I haven't even stopped to take a breath. I should do that. Imagining that, being able to identify what is your responsibility and what you have control over for yourself is a really good way of working the root chakra and grounding yourself so you can feel more stable and feel more safe. All right, so let's have a look and see now. What is the message? Let's pull out another card and see what other messages we have for you. How do we go about this? What are we releasing here? How do we work with this desperation? So key here is this feeling of desperation comes from that uncertainty of not knowing. And sometimes it's really difficult to surrender to the divine forces and trust in the process. I know how that sounds, but it's one of those things where it doesn't matter what you do or how you apply yourself right now. This force is greater than than you at the moment. It's guiding you somewhere where you need to go. And the more you resist it and the more you try and understand it at this present time, the more challenged you will feel by it, because it is going to come back at you with equal force and resistance, right? For those of you interested, I'm getting that what might also be helpful is just that whole concept of flow. So, if you'd like to look up the ancient Chinese approach to flow, there may be some messages within leaning into the feelings, leaning into the emotions, rather than going against the flow, against the river, let's say, the flow of the river, and going with that flow. You might find some messages in there very healing and very helpful. So pay attention to signs. I'm feeling it. Earth signs, I feel that they're everywhere. I feel that, you know, when it comes to this situation, I feel that your head is dominating right now. And what that's doing is it's not allowing you to connect with your spiritual centers or your emotional centers that enable you to really identify with the signs or pick up on the signs, because sometimes signs can be very subtle and we really need to pay attention to those. Now, you know, our mind, our brain does its job very well at protecting us and making sure that we're safe and secure. And it can easily dominate everything else. But really being able to understand that you are not an immediate threat right now, let's say. If you are, I suggest that you seek help, of course. But let's say you're not an immediate threat. And this is about something that has to do with the uncertainty and control of a situation. There is nothing here that can potentially harm you. So that you can relax your mind and really start to pay attention to what Spirit's trying to connect. What signs Spirit's trying to send you. You see, the thing is, the only way you can connect with Spirit and pay attention to the signs is if you connect with your own spirit within, that own spark of life within you. So let's read the definition from the book, because I love these definitions. Okay, so there is definitely something that's coming to an end here, guys. I can definitely feel that. Signs are all around you. Open your mind and pay closer attention to your environment. Your angels know that you have been feeling lost about the direction you need to take in your life and the decisions you need to make. They have heard your frustrations and your pleas for help. They ask you to slow down, stop focusing on the problem, and allow a solution to come into your reality. Your spiritual helpers have been organizing synchronistic events and support for you. But you keep thinking in the same stubborn way. Relax and look at life in a more creative way. Pay attention to repetitive signs and signals. A sign can come in the form of a song, a movie, a book, nature, animals, people, thoughts, dreams, visions, etc. At times, your body also gives you signs. Your body may be telling you to rest, change your diet, or to work on challenging emotions. Be sure to take these signals seriously. Wow, earth signs, every word in here is so crucial to you releasing this sense of desperation and allowing your spiritual team to intervene and help you make this transition. Okay, so these feelings of loss, not knowing which way to go, is because we're focusing on what we don't have control over, rather than allowing ourselves to relax our mind, feel safe, so we can tune into our creativity, so that we can connect with nature, so that we can go outside and, read a book and be present in that moment, so those signs can start to filter through to us. And where it says here, the approach is that same stubborn way. I feel that, it's easier said than done sometimes. When we're so emotionally invested in something, it's very difficult to not approach it in a way that we've always known has a positive. It's been tried and tested. So what Spirit's asking for you to do right now is let that go, because the tried and tested approach that you had hasn't worked in the past, won't work in this situation. It may have worked in the past, but there's a massive level up that's about to take place for you guys. There's a lot to look forward to here for earth signs. I was about to say fire signs. Interesting. I'm sure that resonates with someone. So yeah, there's a big level up happening here, and they're getting you ready. And it's not easy, and it is challenging, and you will feel the resistance. And I guess it's about riding that wave. And for those of you that are interested in reaching out and working one-on-one, I would absolutely love to connect with you. I actually specialize in helping people transition through those challenging emotions that come with change. due to fear and uncertainty. So feel free to reach out. I'd love to work with you. So the action that the book's got for you is do this with a friend. Put on a song, dance freely, have your friends stop the song between 2 to 3 minutes. When the music stops, make a gesture. From that position, think about your challenge from a different perspective. Ask for a sign, then repeat the exercise with a new song 4 to 5 times. Record all important insights. Over the next week, pay attention to signs from your environment as well as from your dreams. Wow, I hope that is helpful for you. All right, and finally, to close this off, I'm going to draw one more card from you from my beautiful Return to Spirit deck. One of my absolute favorites. These decks are made up by fractal images. Return to Spirit. This is the Return to Spirit deck. And this is the Return to Spirit card. Oh, Earth signs, this is a very powerful message for those of you that this resonates with. This is a calling for you to trust in that process. You have lost your way. Maybe what really matters, you have potentially gotten caught up in all the and you've gotten caught up and you've taken responsibility for what isn't yours. You've taken on the stresses of other people's decisions because you've wanted things to go a particular way in your life, and that's how you envision. This is the only way you've envisioned success, and so you've really held on tight to those feelings. You've really held on tight to that goal and this way of doing things. Spirit wants you to reconnect, trust the process, and believe that there are different ways that you will need to approach life moving forward so that you can achieve whatever it is that you want. They're trying to redirect you. Let's read the definition from the book for this one. Okay. The pages of this one have fallen out. Sorry, give me 1 second. I have to find the page. I know, sorry. Give me 1 sec. Return to Spirit. Okay. You have come a long way in your journey. No, it hasn't been easy, but you have made it through. Acknowledge for just a moment the strength and courage that you have discovered within you. See how much you have grown over this time, slowly blossoming into who you are today. This is the card of triumph, heartfelt connection and mastery. Hold your head high and feel proud of who you are. Your guides and angels are certainly proud of you. Your hard work and determination over this lifetime has brought you here today. This is the light at the end of the tunnel, and although your journey is far from over, you have come much farther than most. Drawing this card signifies a renewal of the heart, mind, and spirit. Your spiritual connection to Source is stronger now than it has ever been. Trust in it, flow in it, and shine in it. Your beautiful heart is open to both giving and receiving the messages from the heavens. Your time is come, and it is now. This is a time of manifesting your highest will. It is a time of truly stepping onto your path with confidence in what you are here to do and how you are to do it. It is a time of hopes, wishes, and dreams coming true. The true greatness of who you are is ready to express itself fully. Now you can experience true empowerment, deep heartfelt connections with others, and a feeling that all is right in your world. You have done the work, so you deserve it. Where there was a time when you may have questioned whether Spirit was even there, now you won't. This is your own sacred return to Spirit. Earth signs, I have goosebumps, and I'll tell you why. I know that whoever I'm connecting with right now, you're feeling challenged more than ever before. And Spirit is shaking the ground. I'm feeling like an earthquake. They really want you to connect and surrender. You have done everything you can. They want to be part of your journey now. They want you to feel the connection. You have done enough of the work, earth signs. It's time to surrender this and let them intervene so they may bring your blessings. You have come so far, and I feel that you have been so focused on the details of what hasn't worked because your journey has been so difficult. Even if you do exercise gratitude, there's a lot of fear surrounding going back to a place where you used to be that caused so much pain. Spirit wants you to know that is done and dusted. You've done everything you can. You've worked hard on your spiritual, emotional, and mental growth. Let them intervene. Let them step in so that they can bring those blessings. Let the blessings rain. I hope that there has been a message here today that has been a source of empowerment and a source of a newfound hope and faith. I hope it's connected with you, if not all the messages, in some ways. And I really do hope that it allows you to free yourself from the perception that unless you do this by yourself in a way you know how to do it that works, things won't manifest the way you want them to. Because the message here is loud and clear. It's time to collaborate, cooperate, and be part of something greater, because there is something amazing waiting for you. All right, earth signs, sending you much love and healing energy. I look forward to my next lot of readings with you. Bye.